Greetings, ghouls and ghosts. It's no secret that we here at Channel Frederator Network are fans of the cute and cuddly creatures in Pokemon, but within the pages of the Pokedex, there lie some truly dark, terrifying, and pretty messed up Pokedex entries. So let's count down the top 5 scariest Pokemon and their Pokedex entries. But before we do that, make sure to drive a stake right through those notification and subscriber buttons. Now, let's get spooky. 500 years ago, an evil spiritual hive mind formed with the sole focus of causing mischief and misdeeds. Sounds like the beginning of some awful Lovecraftian nightmare, right? Well, guess again. This honor belongs to the ghost dark type Pokemon Spiritomb. So let's take a look at the entry from Diamond. It describes Spiritomb as a Pokemon that was formed by 108 spirits. It is bound to the fissure in an odd key stone. The Pokedex from Platinum gives us a little more information about what Spiritomb did to get bound to the odd key stone. Its constant mischief and misdeeds resulted in it being bound to an odd key stone by a mysterious spell. Okay, so one thing is certain, this Pokemon got put in timeout because it was just so badly behaved. But it's hard to think of even the rowdiest Pokemon deserving such a cruel fate. So I have a theory. We're always told that there are no truly evil Pokemon, so my only guess is that these were human spirits that formed into this thing. 108 evil human spirits. And apparently it got so bad that some kind of magic user had to seal it away. I didn't even know there were wizards in Pokemon. This thing is bad to the bone, or should I say ectoplasm. Now you might have guessed that we were gonna put Yamask on this list, and Yamask's Pokedex entry is scary, but it's probably more sad than it is scary at the end of the day. So the next spot on our list is actually going to Yamask's evolution, Cofagrigus. Introduced in Pokemon Black and White, its Pokedex entry reads as follows. It has been said that they swallow those who get too close and turn them into mummies.
Turns people into mummies?
They also like to eat gold nuggets. Or, grave robbers who mistake them for real coffins and get too close end up trapped inside their bodies. Okay, that's awful. Imagine being grabbed by a literal living coffin with multiple giant shadow arms. So not only are you trapped in its creepy embrace, it's also going to swallow you and mummify you. And I mean, you probably deserve it since you're like either grave robbing or trespassing on some kind of sacred burial site, but still, Boris Karloff, eat your heart out. Now this wouldn't be a true listicle video without a dark horse pick. Next up is the terrifying monster that lurks in Alola's jungles, a beast that's been dubbed the most dangerous Pokemon in the region, a monster that literally crushes the bones of trainers far and wide. It's Beware? Now stay with me because I know what you're thinking. Marley, it's a giant pink teddy bear. I mean, the shiny looks like Winnie the Pooh, which is fair, but we're looking specifically at Pokedex entries, so we'll just let Dexter be the judge. Here's its entry from Moon. This Pokemon has the habit of hugging its companions. Many trainers have left this world after their spines were crushed by its hug. And this is from Ultra Sun. It waves its hands wildly in intimidation and warning. Life is over for anyone who doesn't run away as fast as possible. So this Pokemon, which by all appearances should be a fun Pokemon to just hug and snuggle with, is actually a terrifying spine crusher that you can't so much as lock eyes with. Honestly, the fact that it's so cute makes it even scarier. At least with Cofagrigus, I can look at it and be like, haha, stay away from me, you evil mummy man, but I would totally fall for Beware's trap. In fact, I have. It's one of my favorite Sun and Moon Pokemon. It sure is snuggly and cute, all things considered. Now between Phantump, Hypno, and Bayonet, the Pokemon world has an odd habit of going after its key demographic, children. Seriously, I can't believe parents would let their kids out into the world with these things around, but there's actually one really horrifying set of Pokedex entries that just always seems to slide under the radar. It's Kadabra. During Gen 3 for the release of Fire Red, they decided that the Pokedex entries about Kadabra's psychic abilities just weren't enough. No, we needed some backstory for this mystical mustachioed fox, and it's dark. From Fire Red, it happened one morning. A boy with extrasensory powers awoke in bed, transformed into Kadabra. So yeah, the original Kadabra was basically a kid Professor X couldn't get to soon enough. That's horrifying. And does that mean that all Kadabra are transformed psychic children? And if that's the case, are Abra's transformed psychic babies? Do they still remember being kids? Imagine waking up one morning and all of a sudden you're this animal that people want to capture. It's so awful. And the worst part is that they've only touched on this like one other time. You can't just drop something like that on us and then peace out after that. And finally, the #1 spot on our list goes to the Ice Queen herself, and I don't mean Elsa. This next Pokemon follows along in the trend of humans turning into horrifying pocket monsters, but truly takes it to the next level. Yes, I'm talking about Frostlass. Now, while Frostlass has a great design, it only takes one glance to notice there's something sinister going on here. It got really creepy in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Its Pokedex entry reads as follows. Legends in snowy regions say that a woman who was lost on an icy mountain was reborn as a Frostlass. Okay, that's pretty scary. Someone once again died and then came back as a vengeful ice ghost. More on that vengeful part in a bit. But nothing the Pokedex hasn't seen before, right? Well, then Pokemon Sun came around and we got this little tidbit. When it finds humans or Pokemon it likes, it freezes them and takes them to its chilly den where they become decorations. Oh, okay. It freezes other Pokemon because it likes them, and then keeps them as, what, furniture in its 100% dark and spooky ice cave? Just wait though, it gets so much worse. The Pokedex in Moon says, the soul of a woman lost on a snowy mountain possessed an icicle, becoming this Pokemon. The food it relishes is the souls of men. It eats human souls. Is this some kind of scorned lover hell-bent on a life of revenge, the evilest interior decorator in the Pokemon world, or maybe both? Seriously, with each generation, it feels like she gets scarier and scarier and scarier. Well, Fred fam, we hope we didn't spook you too bad. Turns out the Pokemon world is a lot more sinister than we thought, huh? If you're going trick-or-treating, make sure the rest of your team is with you to take care of these fearsome phantasms. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to check out our next video, and remember, Frederator loves you.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon so you can stay up to date on announcements and videos. While you're here, why not check out some of the other awesome videos and leave us a comment letting us know what you'd like to see next. And remember, Frederator loves you.